All right, let's talk about something that hits home for so many of us: parenting on a budget. Today, we're going to dive into how you can manage your family's finances without all the stress that usually comes along for the ride. Let's get right into it.
Okay, let's be honest. Have you ever stared at your bank statement, maybe at the end of the month, and just been completely baffled? It's that feeling, right? That all too common feeling for parents, where money just seems to vanish into thin air. You are definitely not alone in this.
And here's a huge reason why. That number you're looking at, $233,000, that's the average cost to raise just one kid to the age of 18. And that doesn't even include college. It's a staggering figure, and it really shows the financial mountain we're all climbing every single day.
And hey, if that last number just made your stomach drop, you're in good company. A full 62% of parents say they feel financial stress. So let's get one thing straight right now. This is a shared experience, not some kind of personal failure. So first up, let's just dive right into these financial realities. We're going to look at the pressures that parents face from day one, but I'm also going to share an amazing story that proves being resourceful can make all the difference in the world. So let me tell you about Sarah. She was living pretty much paycheck to paycheck, but she was determined not to let her budget define her daughter's childhood. So she got creative, She started thrifting for clothes and even worked out a babysitting swap with her neighbors. Her story is such a powerful reminder that it's not really about how much money you have, it's about how you use the resources you've got. So, how do we get there? Well, it all starts with a budget. And I know, that word can sound restrictive, right? Like a cage. But I want you to start thinking about it differently. A budget isn't a cage, it's your financial roadmap. It gives you direction and, most importantly, control. It guides you. And trust me, creating one is way simpler than you might think. First, just track everything for 1 month. No judgment, okay? You're just observing. Then, sort all that spending into 2 simple buckets: needs and wants. Third, set some really clear, doable goals, like maybe saving an extra $50 a month. And finally, you apply a simple framework to help guide your spending. A really great place to start is something called the 50-30-20 rule. The basic idea is that about 50% of your income goes to your absolute needs, 30% can go to your wants, and a really crucial 20% goes towards savings and paying down debt. But remember, this is just a guideline, not some strict law. You can and should tweak it to fit your family's life. Just check out this real-world example. The Johnsons, after tracking everything, had this aha moment. They were spending $200 a month on eating out. By redirecting most of that, they built up an emergency fund of $900 in just 6 months. It just goes to show you, right? Tracking those small things can lead to some absolutely huge wins. All right, roadmaps in hand. Now for the really fun part. A rapid-fire round of practical everyday hacks you can literally start using today to see a difference in your wallet right away. You know how fast kids grow out of things, right? It's like you blink and nothing fits. So why would you pay full price? Secondhand stores and online marketplaces are absolute treasure troves for gently used stuff. Just a quick safety note, always be super careful with things like used car seats unless you know their history. And we're not talking about saving a few bucks here and there. I mean, just look at this. A $300 stroller can often be found for $50. That's $250 back in your pocket that you can put toward your family's goals. It's a total no-brainer. Okay, next up, the grocery bill. Meal planning is your superpower here. Plan your week, shop your own pantry first, buy staples like rice and pasta in bulk, and cook in batches to freeze for those crazy busy nights. A family of 4 can easily save over $100 a month just by cutting down on food waste. Creating those precious family memories doesn't have to cost a penny. Your local library, the park down the street, even your own living room can be the perfect setting for incredible adventures. Just remember, what your kids really want is your time and your attention, way more than expensive outings. Now, childcare. That's the big one, right? The budget buster. But this story about Maria is just wow. She connected with a coworker, another mom, and they created their own little childcare co-op, swapping days. It literally saved them both a fortune. What a perfect example of community helping solve a massive financial problem. Now, saving money day to day is fantastic, but the real endgame here is building that long-term financial security. So let's shift gears and talk about securing your family's future. All right, let's talk about something that is absolutely non-negotiable: an emergency fund. This is your financial safety net. It's the buffer between you and a crisis. Start with a small goal, even just $1,000.
Set up a small automatic transfer each paycheck. It's what turns a potential disaster into just a manageable inconvenience.
And here's a strategy that actually helps everyone in the family. Teach your kids about money. When they understand the value of a dollar, when they're involved in saving for a family goal, it not only prepares them for life, but it reinforces your family's financial values. It makes it so much easier for everyone to stick to the budget. And please remember this, you do not have to do this all by yourself. Tap into your community. Join those local Buy Nothing groups you see on Facebook for free items. Use budgeting apps and coupon finders on your phone. There are so many resources out there just waiting to help you succeed. We have covered a ton of ground, from changing your mindset to super practical hacks. But honestly, information is only powerful when you act on it. So I'm going to leave you with this question. What is the one small, totally achievable step you're going to take this week? Maybe it's just planning your meals for the next few days. Or maybe it's setting up that automatic savings transfer. Whatever it is, start today. You've totally got this.